Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Cynthia, and on my channel I do a lot of things. I am basically doing lots of pregnancy videos now because I'm pregnant and this baby will be due very soon. I think about 10 weeks time will be due for this baby. So having been pregnant for the second time, this is my second pregnancy in 2 years. I know some stuff that have helped me to be pregnant and that have helped me to get pregnant whenever I just wanted. So in this video I'll be trying to share those things that I think that have helped me and those things that you can as well do to be able to get pregnant or conceive at first time.
Bring me down, pick me up, that's a start. Always poppin', yeah. My body hurts, can't stand.
So number one thing I would advise anyone that wants to get pregnant at the first time to do is to track their ovulation. So when it comes to conceiving, when it comes to getting pregnant, if you don't ovulate, obviously you wouldn't get pregnant. So tracking your ovulation is the number one thing you should do. And basically to track your ovulation, you just have to either use the natural way or you can use the ovulation kit machines or all of those good stuff. So the ovulation machine is just like a pregnancy it's just like a pregnancy test. You just check when you're ovulating and when you're not, and then some of these machines can also tell you if you're at the peak of your ovulation or if you're not, or you want to really find out the particular days you're ovulating. You can use this ovulation test to find out. Otherwise, you can also track your cervical mucus. So when you're ovulating, the cervical mucus changes. So you also track this if you want to find out when you are ovulating. But I think using the ovulation test kits is probably the most accurate thing you can ever use if you're trying to get pregnant. I didn't use that for any of my pregnancies, but I definitely know that it works out for people. So the next thing you should do when you're trying to conceive is to get your mind off stress. So stress is one of the things that really affects people when they are trying to get pregnant. So stress might come in different ways. Stress makes you unstable. Stress can make you to have a very different sleep pattern. Stress can make you to have hormonal imbalance, hormonal fluctuations. It can even make your menstruation to come either late or so early. It can affect the cervical mucus secretions. It can affect a whole lot of things, like a whole lot of things. I strongly advise people to try and reduce stress when they're trying to conceive. Even stress might make you lose interest in sex itself. When you're stressed and then you lose interest in having sex, then you're not getting pregnant. So it doesn't happen that way. So I would advise you, if you're trying to conceive, try to let go of stress, try to think less. Or if you're still at the period that you think that you can't let go of stress, that you've got a lot of things going on, you can actually postpone trying to get pregnant, and then when you're settled, it makes all the process easier. It cuts the process down. Just try to think about when you're sick, when you go to the hospital, even when you're having like headache or maybe fever or anything you're having. One of the advice you will get from the hospital is to have rest. So stress is one of the things that is a no-no when it comes to conceiving, because it affects almost everything that will help you to conceive very fast. So now you've gotten your mind off stress, you've tracked your ovulation, you're sure you're ovulating, you're sure of the days you're ovulating, you're sure of the time, you're ready to go. So the next important thing to consider when you're trying to conceive for the first time is stopping any pregnancy pill, any birth control pill you are on. So if you're taking a birth control pill, what it means is that you don't want to get pregnant, isn't it? Okay, good. So now you want to get pregnant, it's very advisable to stop these pregnancy control pills maybe 2 months before trying to start getting pregnant. Most women, the menstrual cycle do come back after 2 months of stopping the birth control pills, but for some people it doesn't happen that way. So personally, I would say if you're having a birth control pills or you're taking anything to stop you from getting pregnant, just try to stop taking them 3 months before starting to try. With pregnancy pills, there might be irregularities in your menstruation or your cycle, or maybe having a longer one or a shorter period, or irregularities. So when you stop taking them in time, it tries to help you to come back to normal. It tries to make your body to come back to normal. It tries to make your hormones to come back, and like everything resets back. It's just like restarting a computer. So I do take folic acid even when I'm not trying to get pregnant. I don't really like taking medications, but I just take it because I know that folic acid helps for healthy cells. It helps in the tissues, the nails, the hair, everything. So I just take folic acid randomly like that. But when you're trying to get pregnant, it's advisable you start taking folic acid even up till the 12 weeks of getting pregnant. Even if you don't have the tablet, try to eat foods that have folates very well. And then things like vitamin D as well helps when you're trying to conceive. These things is just like trying to get everything ready. Like he's trying to get your system, your body very prepared for the baby, because the body is just like a system. It's just like a computer. If you don't take care of it, it's not going to perform very well. So this part is a little bit of TMI, too much information, but it's very necessary. It's one of the best thing you can ever do to yourself when you're trying to conceive at the first time. So, and that is timing. Like timing is everything when it comes to conceiving. Like for the 2 of my pregnancies, I've planned them. I plan to be pregnant in each of them, and I tell you what, like I just get pregnant the first time. No trying for the second time, nothing like that. So timing is very essential in pregnancy, in trying to get pregnant. Now you've already established your ovulation period. You've already known when you're ovulating through the test kit or whatever, or through the natural way. So the next thing you should do is timing, like the appropriate timing. So if you're trying to have a baby, you shouldn't be waiting till period is the next day before you try to get pregnant. You know what I mean? Ovulation happens 14 days after period. So but it's always advisable to do a 14 plus or 14 plus 2 days or 14 minus 2 days. So that's just like from the 12th day to the 16th day before your next period should be your ovulation, plus or minus should be your ovulation time. So if you're trying to get pregnant, you should try to have sex this period. Try to meet with your man this period, and don't do it like every day. Just try to do it like every other day. Try to do it like every other day. Trust me, that works. And you don't have to like stress yourself. You're trying to get pregnant, or I have to do it every day. Help the situation, because when you try to like force yourself, when you try to like look at it as a task that, oh, I have to get pregnant, this might lead to reduction of sperm counts. Yeah, it does. So try to like relax your mind, get your chest, your mind, your heart off it, like settle down, and then do it. It works. Try it guys, it works. I know when it comes to timing, some people that have irregular periods might find it very difficult to time. That's why I said in the beginning to try and establish when your period is, try and establish when your ovulation is, so you can always time it within that period and try to get pregnant within that period. Some people believe that, oh, when you're trying to get pregnant, you have to like put your legs on the wall and then do like a carrot and like be very physical to be able to like get the sperm in. So but I don't really think this is the case. I just feel personally, I feel it's more about after having the sex, you just don't go to the toilet, or you don't just get off of the bed or try to go and pee and all of that. You just have to I think it's better to wait for some time, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour before going to the toilet. It's been trying to conceive. For some people, it doesn't take anything, it doesn't take any time, they just try and then it works. But for others, they might have to try for a little bit longer. So when you're trying, don't just give up so quickly, just give it some time, at least 6 months, 1 year. So in summary, these are the things that helped me to get pregnant. If you have any question, you can always ask on the comment section and I will answer you if I know it, or you can always go to your doctor, because I can't really say everything here. If this video was helpful, don't forget to click on the subscribe button down there, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.